started for us in 2006. Before we were very interested in dental imaging because we had a big group of maxillofacial surgeons. So the first chance we had to really move into cone beam, we took that, and at that time we started with ICAT systems. And then we bought in 2010 the Newton 5G, then came the 5G XL and VGI, and you see all the indications went up, and we do about 5 now to 6,000 cone beam CT scans a year. That's 30 examinations a day. Through the years, we've seen a lot of advances. In the beginning, we used the ICAT system, and you see that one of the limitations was the height of the detector. These days, we are using the Newton VGI if we are using the standing or sitting system, and here the detector is much higher, so you can do the rotation of the whole face in one turn, while here we had to do it in two pieces, the upper part, lower part, and then stitch them together. Here we see the advantage of the one rotation imaging with a big detector. We can make the soft tissue reconstructions, the bone reconstructions, and of course that's what they want. Now we moved also from the good 5G to the even better 5G XL, and what was the biggest advantage? It's much faster. So the patient has less chance to move, so we have more constant good quality. So we really are improving, and the new systems give really advances.
One of the challenges that faces a lot of people is how to actually work out which piece of equipment to buy.
That's not always easy, but I think if you make an investment, the system that gives you the most, the largest amount of possibilities of examination is of course the best to buy. That means if you have a system that is supine, and that's very interesting because most of the cone beam CTs today are sitting or standing. If you are sitting or standing, there's a number of examinations that are difficult to perform. First of all, temporal bone. If you look at temporal bone, you can do that sitting or standing, but we are talking about a resolution of 150 microns. That means if I'm sitting here on the chair and I do my best, my really best not to move, I'm correcting all the time, and that's more than 150 microns. If I just swallow, my whole head is moving more than 150 microns. That means you have to immobilize a patient, and that's, in my opinion, only routinely possible if you examine the patient supine. So that's one. Another thing is that if you look at MSK, and MSK is one of the fastest developing applications in cone beam. You can't do that on a sitting system. You cannot ask the patient to have his heel up and then let the system rotate around it. That's just impossible. But if you are looking at a supine system, then you can do that. Now, if you look at these supine systems, they are giving the best resolution, the best fixation, and most of the possibilities and application. So investment return, that's probably the best. If you have such a system, you can serve the orthopedics, you can serve the maxillofacial surgeons, the ENT surgeons, the dentists. You have a lot of people that you can really give the examination you want.